Hi friend, this is Rakesh. Today we are going to discuss about string literal versus new keyword. This is important point. This is important concepts for the interview purposes and also for the development purposes. If you know this concept in a day clearly, then you could write a program in an efficient manner so that you can save the memory at the same time you can improve the performance of the program. So that's why this is important concept. Even though it's a theoretical concept, it will give the more idea in a detailed manner. So please don't try to skip this video for any reason. So this is the string literal versus string new word video. So here we are trying to create an object string capital A equal to string Java and string B equal to new string Java. Here we are trying to create an object using new keyboard. So what would happen is it will try to create two new objects in the heap memory. So this heap memory, Java uses heap memories to store the objects. So this heap memory here, two new objects will be created for A and B reference variables. So Java and both would have the references to the using reference variables. So this A reference variable, B is a reference variable. A points to Java this A points to this object, A points to this object, and B points to this object. So this is the normal and traditional way. Here comes the string literal. Here we are trying to create the string object using string literal approach. So what it does is string capital C equal to Java, string capital D equal to Java. Here the same value is assigned to the two different variables. So here we are trying to create two objects for Java, so C and D. So here both the objects has the same value called Java. So this will happen each time you create a string literal. The JVM checks the string constant pool. So diagrammatically, this is string heap memory. So JVM reserves some memory as some memory for string constant pool. That would be occupied by the string objects, string literal objects. So Java. Each time you create a string literal, the JVM checks the string constant pool first. If the string already exists in the pool, a new reference to the pooled instance is written. If the string doesn't exist in the pool, a new instance is created and placed in the pool. So in our case, string C equal to Java. So here this is the first time we are creating the Java object using string literal. So it will try to check whether that object is present in the string constant pool. Since it is the first time, that wouldn't be present in the string constant pool. So it would be created and would be present. It would be assigned in the string constant pool for the second time. So for the second time in this sense, if suppose if you are creating string capital D equal to Java, then it would JVM first check whether Java is present in the string constant pool. Yes, it's present. So it will return the reference. It will return the same object reference for the capital T. So here we are trying here JVM saves memory for us. So in the above example, only one object would be created. First, the JVM will not find any string object with the value Java in the string constant pool. So it will create a new object. After that, it will find the string with the value Java in the pool. It will not create new object, but it will return the reference to the same instance. So when should we use the string literal instead of new keyword to make Java more memory efficient? Then we should prefer string literal than string new keyword approach. So this is the important point, and this is the very important point of interview purpose. So please try to watch further videos also for getting more information about the string operations and also Java related things. Thanks for watching this video.